In this meditation, we will work with learning about the dynamics of our inner family. So, for this meditation, please get comfortable. You can either do this sitting or laying down, whatever works well for you. And we are going to start off by getting in tune with our breathing. Breathing in, holding, releasing, breathing in, holding, releasing, breathing in, holding, releasing. And first, we're going to work on anchoring into the core of the earth. And we're going to envision that we have a tree trunk growing right out of our tailbone, and this is a very large tree trunk that is 6 feet on either side, and we are sitting within the tree trunk, and the tree trunk's roots grows down deeper, deeper, deeper until it reaches the crystal core of the earth, and we are anchored into the crystal core of the earth. And at this time, we can envision that there are these beautiful rainbow rays emanating out of the crystal core of the earth from what is known as the aurora, also known as the great central sun. And as these rays of the aurora emanate out of the crystal core of the earth, we can imagine that these rays are pulsating within our tree trunk, powering us up, and we are soaking in these rays from the aurora frequency, beautiful pastel colors of pink and lavender, peach, blue, teal, with a little pearlescent glow to them as well. And we're soaking up these rainbow rays through our tailbone, going all the way up our spinal column, shooting out of the top of our head and going back down. And we're just going to yo-yo this energy. And if there's any tensions or worries or fears or doubts, imagine them washing away through the rainbow rays down your tree trunk. And Gaia is supporting you with this process of letting go, knowing that you are so anchored and so held in this space. And focusing in on our mindful breathing, breathing in, holding, and releasing. And we're going to envision that we are creating a platinum shield now. And so this platinum light comes out of the crystal core of the earth, and it shoots up past our Earth Star chakra, past our tailbone, going up our vertical channels out of the crown of our head, and it goes 3 feet above our head. And we anchor into this beautiful platinum pillar, and we can create our platinum shielding from here, however that works for us. Maybe you are in a platinum egg, maybe you are in a platinum pillar. Decorating this shielding to your liking, creating a sense of security, a sense of home, creating a boundary so that only energies that are supporting your reclamation of all parts of yourself are allowed to engage with you at this time. And so we call upon all of our high vibrational ancestors, all of our ascended ancestors, to be with us at this time, to support us with the process of reclaiming and remembering unity. Remembering and reclaiming unconditional love. remembering and reclaiming divine union. And so if you could focus now right at the third eye point, and you can envision that there is a diamond right within your third eye. And if you can, envision that you are inside of this diamond, and this is your sacred space during the course of this meditation. And you can just examine what this diamond looks like around you. You realize you're in a diamond colored room and see the type of furnishings that are around you. Take notice of the clothing that you are wearing within this diamond shaped room. And just take a look at your overall environment. And you see a hallway that you decide to walk through. And it's a long diamond corridor. And at the end of the diamond corridor, you see that there is a diamond door. And when you open the door, you're going to be stepping outside. And you can take a look and see what your environment is when you step outside of the diamond door. And you're walking down a driveway and you see a house up ahead. And this house is where your inner family is housed. So take a look and notice what the surroundings of the house are like. Is there any plant life? Are there roads? Just take a look and see what's around you. Taking note of that environment. And then take a look at the house that you're walking into. You're slowly walking up this inner house, the inner family house, and it's getting more and more vibrant. You're starting to see more and more of the details of the house of your inner family. And you are going to step inside of the house. So you'll see that there is a door presented to you once you get to the front door. So take a look and see how that front door is presented to you. And then on the count of 3, we're going to open the door. And when we open the door, we will see our inner family. And 1, 2, 3, open the door. So once again, take note of the surroundings once you open the door. What do you see? How does the room look when you open the door of the home of your inner family? And then take note of the people. So take a moment to count how many people you see. And once you're finished counting, take a look at the ages of the people. What are they wearing? What are they doing? How are they regarding each other? What is the picture of your inner family? Envision, if you would, that you are entering a movie. What kind of scene are you entering into? Is it a comedy, a drama? What kind of scene is it? And we're going to focus on the children for a little bit, okay? So go back to that number that you counted of your inner family. Take note and see how many children there are, specifically ages 1 to 7 years old. So take a look and see if you can count how many children are ages 1 to 7 years old. And what are they doing? Taking note. Also take note of what they're wearing, what their expressions are like. And so now we are going to check in on the older kids. So take a look now, see if you can count how many children are between the ages of 8 and 14. And you can go with your gut on this one. So count the children ages 8 to 14 in your inner family. And then let us know, what are they doing? What are they wearing? What are their expressions like? Okay, and so next we're going to check for the teenagers in our inner family. Are there teenagers in the inner family? And if so, how many are there? You can take a moment to count. And what are they doing? What are their expressions like? What are they wearing? How are their mannerisms? Okay, next we're going to check for the adults in the room. We checked in on the children. And so now we're going to check in on the adults of our inner family. Are there adults present, first of all? So take a look. Take a note and see if you see any adults. Take note of their genders, clothing, mannerisms. And next, take a look at how are the adults relating to each other. What kind of mood do they seem to be in? Can you hear any conversation? And the next question is, how are the adults relating as beloveds? Or are they relating as beloveds? Take a look. What's the body language looking like? Once again, can you hear conversation? Can you read the facial expressions? And next, how are the inner parents relating to the children, teenagers, and adults? Awesome. And now we are going to just infuse a bit of love into the inner family. Maybe there was already love, but we can always use a bit more. So at this time, we're going to connect back to the aurora, the Earth's core, the great central sun, and we're going to call in the magnetic rays of the great central sun to infuse the home of our inner family. So just like we infuse ourselves with the rays of the aurora, the rainbow pastel rays, we're going to call upon the waves of the aurora to support us with clearing any energies that may not be resonant to love and divine union. And we're going to ask for those to get sent through the Earth's core. And we're going to call in the rays of the aurora, or maybe they're even waves, like watery waves, pastel rainbowy waves or rays, however they're showing up to you. And it's just giving a nice wash through our inner family home. It's just kind of flooding it with light, flooding it with crystalline water. And there's this beautiful process of transfiguration going on. We're also going to call upon the pearl ray at this time. This pearlescent light energy coming from the great central sun, flooding the home of our inner family. Any influences that were a little bit on the dingier side, a little bit more on the fallen side, any fallen timelines, we are infusing the pearl ray, which is really good at transfiguring a lot of lunar influences, restoring things back to wholeness, unity, divine union. Just imagine this beautiful pearlescent light completely flooding the home of your inner family, touching each and every person, transforming each and every person. Maybe you're noticing that the energy is becoming lighter. Maybe you're noticing some of the facial expressions changing. Maybe some new people are even arriving in the group. Maybe the relating is starting to change. Just invite that light in. We're calling in the law of perpetual transmutation, that nothing is ever stagnant, that energy is always moving, that energy is malleable, that dynamics and situations are always changing, and we rest in this knowingness, this universal law. And we call upon the spirit of the aurora and the great central sun to support us with this transmutation process now, this beautiful process of transfiguration. And the aurora rays are supporting us with crafting our true inner family, connected with unity consciousness, connecting with divine union. Keep visualizing that pearlescent ray flooding the whole house, flooding every person in the house, flooding you as well. Anything not rooted in unconditional love gets processed through the Gaian gateway. And you can put your hand at your heart and just focus in on love and gratitude. Gratitude for this moment of alchemy. Gratitude for this moment of transfiguration. Gratitude for this moment to infuse love into any and every situation. And we're connecting back to our breath, breathing in for the count of 4, holding for 4, and breathing out of our nose for 4. We're going to do that 2 more times, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out of our nose for 4. Last time, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out of our nose for 4. And that concludes our meditation. This would be a great opportunity to do some journaling, to document what it is you saw within your inner family. This is going to support you with the future meditations and alchemy that we will be doing with the inner child and the inner family. So really work on documenting what this visualization experience was for you. Be gentle and kind with yourself in the process. Nurture yourself through this process. Drink lots of water. take some time to be tender with yourself. Sending you so much love, joy, peace, prosperity, and abundance until we meet again.